Welcome back to Horse Racing Today. On the line, joining us from Penn National is the Director of Racing Operations, Eric Johnston. Eric, we're going to talk about your big evening on, I guess we would call it Thanksgiving Eve next Wednesday, where you're going to have some nice horses in action.
Well, we're certainly hoping so. I mean, we have everything, all the building blocks are in place. Now it's just a matter of going through the entry process and, seeing who's healthy enough to make the trip and, whose timing's right. And it's going to be a big night for us. We're really looking forward to it.
Well, you and I go way back. I remember working with you at Sam Houston probably, I don't know, it had to be a good 15 years ago when TVG was first getting launched. I'm sure you remember Todd Schrupp and Jerry the King going down that one night.
That was quite an entertaining evening, that's for sure. I don't know if we've ever been able to pull anything off like that. We did some lesser wrestling events down there, but nothing like having the King and, of course, the Andy Kaufman History Repeats Itself event down there. That was quite entertaining.
But you're back home. I mean, you're a Granville, PA guy through and through, so it has to be very special to be at Penn National and getting that program really recognized. You guys have come a long way in the last couple of years.
They certainly have. I've been back here for about a year and a half now after a 25-year absence, and I'm excited to be here. And I got to give a lot of credit to the folks that I've followed into this position. They've done a great job between Mark Lowy and Dan Silver. They established the groundwork once the casino came in and put a lot of effort into it. They created a great stake schedule. It starts off in the spring with the Penn Mile that got created after just the second running and had a great running again this year. So we're hoping that we can do something here with a fabulous strike in the next couple of years. The quality last year was outstanding. This year looking to be a repeat, and so hopefully we could see some graded earnings in there very shortly.
Is Ben's Cat on the radar for being in that race this year?
Ben's Cat's looking for the four-peat. Everything at this point is indicating that he will be here. Of course, when you're 10 years old or pushing 10, things are always subject to change, but Mr. Leatherberry has indicated that that's his intentions, and we are hopeful to have him here on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to see Ben's Cat in action and win at Pimlico on the Preakness undercard and had a chance to talk to King. What a character. I mean, he is certainly great for the game, and so is his horse, because
he's
this
a
is
legend
definitely
in his own time, isn't he?
Yeah, he is great. But this is the horse that is going to bring people out to the track. There's no doubt about it.
He certainly is. I mean, he's the beast of the East. He draws everywhere he goes, so we're excited to have him. And then, we got a couple others that are going to be in there. They're going to make it for a great race. We're hoping to get Amelia's Wild Ride in there for Marone Preciado, who was the winner of the Pennsylvania Governor's Cup back here on Penn Mile Day. And we're also hoping for Favorite Tail to come into the race, who finished third in the Breeders' Cup Sprint behind the Run Happy group. So, we're really excited about the quality of the horses that are indicating that they're going to be here.
Now, when will we know the actual field? When's entry day?
Beauty of the schedule around here is the way we're set up is we'll actually take entries on this tomorrow. So tomorrow at about noon Eastern time, we will have a real clear indication of who's going to come, and then we just got to wait till Wednesday to see who, make sure that everybody stays healthy over the weekend and gets here. I hate to say it, but the weather and everything right now is kind of crappy. The track's a little bit muddy, and it's way up and down the East Coast today. So, hopefully everybody's training plans stay in place, and everybody gets on target and makes it here on Wednesday.
All right, Eric, thanks for your time. Looking forward to the big races on Wednesday, the 25th.
My pleasure. You need to come out and see us.
I certainly do, yeah. I would love to get out there and check out the Penn National for the first time, as I'm slowly but surely checking off lists around the country.
All right, well, there you go. So it's a date. First Saturday in June, we'll have the Penn Mile here again next year, the 400,000, so we'll be looking for you.
Locked in. Thanks, Eric.
All right. Thank you, guys.